What's up, guys? Today on Infinite Hunt, I'm going to take you along with me on a 3-day, actually it's a week long, but I hunted for 3-day trip during the rut to my hometown in Ohio, 4 hours away. I left my family to go try to get it done on my own. I've only ever killed one buck before. That's in a link right there up at the top. You'll see. You can watch that and enjoy that. But this year, I tried to go out on my own, self-film, my first ever solo buck with a bow. So we're going to see how that goes. I had a great harvest, and I really hope you enjoy the ride and enjoy all the filming that I got done. And hope you had as much fun watching it as I did taking the deer.
Well, it's November the 10th, Veterans Day. Took me forever. It's 57 degrees, it feels like. Feels like it's about 70. All I have is a lightweight top on and I'm baking. It was a sweaty walk getting in here. But set up on a spot that I've seen deer on several times before over the years, on a piece of permission property that other people have permission to hunt too, so it's, is what it is, just what you gotta do. But it's almost noon. I'm set up here. I missed the morning hunt, but I'm gonna try to do midday and afternoon hunt and see what comes cruising. About a little over a quarter mile away, my dad saw a buck headed kind of this way early in the morning, a big buck from another property. So hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed and then we can maybe get something done. I just missed a giant over there. Oh, he was big deer, huge body, big wide rack. Oh, I misjudged the yardage. I had no time. He started back here behind me. He's about right in there. He worked. And I had some little bit of stuff in the way. Right over there. And I just misjudged the yardage. Oh, crap. I can't stop shaking. I didn't have it on film, I don't think, because I couldn't get the camera to fire up. I snort wheezed and he turned, but I don't think he's interested. Oh, crap. That's a good sign, though. If I'd have been more patient, I probably would have had a 30-yard shot over here. I was holding on full draw for so long. I don't know if you can hear me through the wind, but I just missed a giant that came behind me and kind of circled. Crap. I misjudged the yardage because it happened so fast. And I didn't know if I'd have a shot. I probably would have had a 30-some yard shot if I would have just... I should have been more patient. I should have been more patient. That was a giant, big old wide-bodied deer. Oh, that sucks. I can't stop shaking. It's like 1 o'clock though. So hopefully I'll see something else. Oh, I gotta get it together. And I'm probably actually gonna scoop my saddle around on the other side of this tree, so I'm a little more comfortable in my shots. Dang it. I wasn't even set up for an hour. So it's kind of past that midday. It's after 1 o'clock. You know, most people I've been talking to have been seeing bucks around 3 o'clock. So after missing that big guy at noon, I might get a little snack, get a little beef stick going. I didn't bring any water, so that's really rough. But maybe things will calm down movement-wise. I haven't seen any deer besides that big one. But after a while, here at 3 o'clock and on, I'm expecting maybe we can see some more magic. I really would have loved to kill that deer and just be done with it, spend another day with my parents, and then go home, see my wife and kids, and celebrate. Maybe after a day up here. But hunting seems to be a game where you gotta learn your mistakes. I rushed that whole thing. You know, you sit a lot of hours without seeing deer. So when you see deer, you realize the scarcity. You realize a big buck like that, oh, I'm not gonna see another one, you know. This encounter's gonna be over, you're gonna see me, he's gonna look at me something. You know, I had a limb in the way, but I thought maybe it was so close to the deer it wouldn't affect it. But I just misjudged the yardage. Looking now at the way he was traveling, had I waited, I probably would have had a nice, clear 32, 33 yard shot. If I would have been clear enough minded to know the yardage, which I did range those areas. So I've switched positions because I was very uncomfortable and leaning and twisting in the saddle. I switched the saddle position so I have better shot opportunities. You know, if I get another shot, I'm fairly confident. If I can hold it together, we'll do all right, God willing. I'm feeling a little nauseous. That's the game we play. I don't know if you guys could see it or not, but that spike that came in, he kept acting nervous, and I see now why. By 200 yards from me, maybe not even, there's a guy coming in and getting in his climbing stand. Even in public land. I've never had someone set up so close, but he doesn't know I'm here. Probably gonna get spicy if he watches me shoot a big buck tonight. All right, Dad, we're gonna kill one today.
Absolutely.
We both saw big ones yesterday.
Yes, we did.
So it was at November the 12th,
Yeah.
and it's about 38 degrees right now.
Yeah. This should be the day.
This is the day. Just get it done and get it over with.
Yeah.
We'll have 2 bucks hanging in the garage. And
We're tired of messing around.
that's right.
We're gonna get it done.
Yeah. Dad's gonna be in the stand here soon. I'm gonna get rigged up and take a long walk, and we'll both be at it. Alright. We're set up again. Not very far at all from the last spot. Just up this way, about 20 yards, so that I'll actually have more of a shot where the deer were coming from. I did hear a bug grunting off in the distance. I hope I didn't make too much noise to scare him off. I did get a late setup after my long walk. You can see I'm just now set up, so I was late. That's my fault. But we're here now. Hopefully see something soon. Maybe the big boy from yesterday, but I doubt it, man. I really doubt I'll see him again. Not because he was scared, but just this time of year. I don't think he'll just be doing a loop or anything. I think he's just gonna go till he finds a doe. And this time of year, it's November 12th, he's gonna find one. But there should be others hopefully doing the same thing. So we'll see. So, not a lot of action since this morning. I saw one spike. He might have been one that I saw yesterday. But it's getting close. It's about 2:30 or 3 right now. 3 o'clock seems to be the time it kind of turns back on, so we'll see. Not a lot of action today well, we've seen 8 deer, but after the last few hours, no action. I saw a spike about noon or about 1. It's almost 3 now, so should start picking back up. But this 2 days, 2 shooters. One I messed up on yesterday because he was right on top of me before I realized. Today, one just came in and bedded down, never gave me a shot. I don't know why he got up. He didn't look up at me or anything. I imagine he probably saw some does and trotted off, but we'll sit tight and see what comes down next. I'm all set up here again. Actually, new spot. I haven't hunted this tree, and I hunted this property one time last year. It just didn't work out where I could get down here. So, probably not my first pick, but it is I think it's a good spot overall. I really do. I could be in a little bit different tree, but got some decoys out, as you can see. You can see a long way in some of these directions. I might got a little stand of timber behind me, about a 2-acre stand of timber, and the rest is all fields. So I'm hoping I can maybe do some calling and stuff, and we'll be in good shape. I shot my first ever buck here. He didn't die, but I shot him. Arrow system failure 2 years ago in this same property, about 100 yards or so that way. So we'll see if we can get something going. got on camera, but this buck just came in. I worked his way down. He was not a huge buck. He had one rack. He's broken off, but he had a good sized body. And I wanted to get back home to see my daughter and my wife and my son. And I think he might have went down over there. It bothered me. I didn't get a pass through. He turned, and I thought it was a good shot, but I saw the arrow sticking out of him. But it's right in the good stuff. He was running kind of funny. I'm gonna wait just a minute and get down. He's not a huge buck, but for me, he's a good one. We'll see if it works out. I'm shooting 550 grains, so he should go down. Find a place for my release. I can't believe he covered all that open ground. He was looking at these decoys, but he didn't want to come to them. Just put an arrow in one. One side broke off, but he came right to me. And he's got me all shook up. Text Magic Mike. I'm gonna give it a few minutes before I sit down. Put an arrow in one, boys. Ha. He said, Mikey text me. Didn't get a pass through, so I hit something heavy, but he was not liking it. I think it broke his leg. Mike, I said I didn't have faith in this spot because I'd have to cover so much ground to get here in the open. You guys seen that big ditch? He worked his way down. He worked down where I was coming from too. It's got me shook up. Oh, I don't think I got the shot on camera, and I apologize about that. I'll give it just a minute and then I'm going to get down. Because even if he is over there, he's not bedded. It's too wide open, so he won't hear me get down. Oh, see if I can at least look at some blood and stuff over here. If I got any. Stay tuned. You can see where he tore off. Right there is full of thread. See the tree I was in. There's one very far. scratch. Yeah, he's starting to open up through here. Good, good. Is he down? Is he down? Did I smoke him? Did you see him go down? Hunter, is he down? Is he down? Oh, let's see if we can get some better pull out. See how long he can tote that tip. Right there. You can see the little bubbles in there. That knot is naked. I don't really see any more blood because I just walked away last seen. But I was right. He was stumbling. He was stumbling where we saw him, boys. Is he down? Is he down? Let's go see. I'm sure he looked bigger from the stand. They always do. Okay. That's one of the scrapes right there. Big body deep. His rack ain't that big. Big body deep. Oh man. You reckon a wedgehead did it to him? You reckon it did? Good night of living. Blood and guts and gore. This ain't gonna get monetized, boys. Good night of living. Oh, the body size on this thing. Oh, goodness gracious. Come out his neck. Oh, goodness. Oh, let's go. That wedge had that heavy arrow. Did it to him, son. His deer's longer than I am. Wow. And I'm between 5'11 and a half and 6'3", depending on what kind of convenience store I walked out of. Whew. I'm gonna FaceTime my wife so my daughter and her can see. See the bow and the camera right there. I'm gonna FaceTime from the other side of this. So let's stay tuned. I'm sure she won't answer.
Daddy. Look what Dad got! A buck! Look at that big buck! Nice! Nice, babe!
He's got one side broke off, and he might just be a 2-year-old, but I wanted to get home and see you guys, and he got me excited, and he's got a big old body on him.
He is big.
Yeah, his rack ain't, he might just not have good genetics. He got whooped and got his rack torn off, or he might just have bad genetics because he got his other side gone. But I got you.
Yeah, I didn't see at first that he only had one, but now I see that
Yeah.
he only has the one.
It got me excited, you know, so I had to do it.
Well, you didn't have to just get it out of the way.
Yeah, I need.
But he is big.
Yeah.
Wow, look what Dad got. Deer? deer?
Hey, Rocky. Hey, Rocky. Hey, Presley. You want to see this buck, Presley?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got him in the cart, and he's heavy.
Yeah.
It was not easy to get in there, was he?
No, it wasn't.
Even after field dressing.
That's the longest deer I believe I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Body-wise.
If you, for comparison, about 6 feet, 200 pounds. Yeah, that's a big. He might be a 3-year-old deer with bad genetics. His body's so big.
Yeah, got some good genetics over here, for sure.
Look at that entry wound. That wedge head split him wide open.
Nice gouge right there.
Well, we're gonna get him back, and then what? Then Derek's gonna skin him, tape him, build us a fire. Ain't that right, Derek?
Awesome. Get to eat.
Need 4-wheel drive on this game cart. There we go. Thank you, boys, for helping me out. I suppose you guys want paid in venison.
Yes. Backstrap preferably.
Ain't got none of that till Joe's out. Till Sleepy Joe's in out of office. No cash. Have to shoot every deer you see just to eat.
Yeah.
They're eating deer.
Tommy will be out there. Out of the office here pretty soon.
That's right.
Squash your finger in that thing, Derek.
What are you gonna do, Derek? Pull his other antler off?
I'll do something. There's a release over
Get him in the homestead here. This is where we get the prisoners to give up the information. And this is how we celebrate Pam Smith enchiladas. Best enchiladas in the world. She don't care. She's on the phone playing games. Amelia, did you eat enchiladas? Did you eat any? No? You gonna have some enchiladas, Dad, after you worked up that appetite?
I already did.
You did?
Yeah.
So all of them's mine?
All those are yours.
Yeah, Derek, stay
They're
away from them.
excellent, too.
Stay away from them. I'm gonna... That's how we celebrate. The deer dressed out at 185 pounds, and we, it was big body for such a small rack. We got it hanging on ice, and it's gonna, we're gonna chop it up tomorrow, and then maybe even some venison enchiladas if I can talk Mom into it. That'll be pretty awesome. See you guys next time.
The window memo?